אתה אחד ושמך אחד ומי כעמך ישראל ומי כעמך ישראל גוי אחד בארץ גוי אחד בארץ ומי כעמך 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 ישראל ומי כעמך 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 ישראל אתה אחד ושמך אחד ומי כעמך ישראל אתה אחד you God are one ושמך אחד and your name is one ומי כעמך ישראל and you are among all of the people of Israel. Goy echad, and all of the people, all of the nations, echad, are one on this earth. That is really one of our prayers that we sing for the Shabbat Mincha. And I'm going to start our Shabbat Minchas actually moving forward with this beautiful arrangement of Ata Echad, just to kind of make a bridge between Mincha and the Havdalah. You know, this coming Shabbat is Parshat Vayera, and it is taken from the book of Genesis, chapter 18:1, 18 verse 1 to 22 verse 24. And the third shlish, the third, starts at 21 verse 1 through the end to 22 verse 4. 24, wow. I'm like off verklempt, what can I say? I'm outside here in the Messing Garden, it's dark, it's beautiful, it's a gorgeous night tonight, and I'm just really kind of just thinking about it at this point. But let's go on with next week now in Parshat Vayera as I introduce it to you. Abraham's 3 visitors take place at this time. 3 being the number of holiness, and these visitors, it's important because it showed us one of the core ethics of Judaism, which is hachnasat orchim, welcoming the strangers. That's what Abraham did. He espoused all of those ethics on which we have built our current ethics in Judaism. Welcoming a stranger, not being unwelcoming to the immigrant, to the refugee, to those who come here to find peace. We are to welcome them. Also, in this particular section of the Torah, we are negotiating the rescue of Sodom and Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah. We're going to have a lot to talk about the following Saturday. If you get on to our Torah study, Dr. Stephen Nadler, professor of philosophy from the University of Wisconsin, is going to join me for Parshat Vayera as we talk about the kind of justice that existed in Sodom and Gomorrah and what kind of interpretive justice happened with Abraham and Lot. And remember, Lot's daughter becoming pregnant by her father Lot. So there's all kinds of interesting side stories going on. And Abraham once again has to pass Sarah off as a sister in order to save them again. No longer the wife's sister. Remember, it happened before, right? And now we're talking also at the end of this section about the birth of Isaac, Yitzchak, one who laughs, the brother of Ishmael. So Isaac is born at this particular time, and because of that, the expulsion of Hagar and the angst that began between our Muslim brothers, cousins if you will, and us. It started right there. Disputes over all kinds of things like wells and water and property. This started, and then at the end comes our Torah reading for Rosh Hashanah, the binding of Isaac, which is the ultimate expression of faith and of fidelity to God, echad v'shimcha, to the one God. So this summates Parshat Vayera. I hope that you join us for Torah study next week as we talk about justice and cultural norms and how the two may clash when Abraham Lot and his family come to visit as strangers in another community. Starts out with Abraham welcoming strangers. He becomes a stranger, and oh boy, the welcome that he and his family got. Not exactly what we were trying to model as Jews in this day and age. But let's make an end now to this section of the Torah, this Shabbat, with Havdalah. Havdalah. It's windy outside, so let's see if we can get this all started up and see what we can do with it. And I will start. Lai dai 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 ya dai 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri agafen borei peri agafen lai dai da 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 dai 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 da 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 dai dai ya da dai 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim lai rai da 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 ya da 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei meorei haish borei meorei haish lai dai da 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 ya dai da 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 ya da 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamavdil Kodesh lechol Hamavdil ben Kodesh lechol Lai dai da 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 dai 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 da 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 dai dai ya da dai 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 dai. Shavua Tov, everybody. Hey, no guitar tonight. I was able to actually go through the ritual motions for the Havdalah because my hands were not busy at the same time. And no, I am not, what they say, an octopus. I don't have other tentacles in which I can do this, although I certainly would like to be sometimes in a lot of ways. Anyway, we're going to make an end now to this beautiful Shabbat we already have symbolically. And I'm going to sing this particular prayer for you at this time. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim l'chaim. Let there be love, guard us with peace, strength and compassion for all in need. Shield us from hate, illness and war. Watch over us as we go forth. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim l'chaim. Fill us with hope, grace and truth. May we all return to you. Keep us safe, safe tonight. May we rise in a new light. Hashkiveinu, Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu, shomreinu, l'chaim, l'chaim. Shema Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai, Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God. Adonai Echad is one. Shavuot